how are we doing? So I am going back up into the hills because tonight we have a cloudless night up until tomorrow about 1300. I have with me my Gore-Tex bivy bag, the DOS bag, and 24 hours of rations. So those that haven't had rations before, they're looking. This is from the 80s because that's what we were given when we joined up. So it's a bit of a hike, so I better get on with it. Stars are coming out. Nice. Yeah, that's super night. But it doesn't really do much in this. It is pitch black. There we go. Okay, so this is me. Wait till you get a taste of that bad boy. Plastic water bottle with a plastic mug. I use this. It's an issued US one that I got in 1991. So that's still going strong. It's usually chicken curry, but I don't like chicken curry, so I got beef stew. Unfortunately, I've forgotten the rice, so it's just going to have to be that. Oatmeal blocks, this is the best I can do with oatmeal blocks. They just about taste just as bad. I did try a few different ones, but they're the worst, and that's the best consistency of them. Bacon grill, chicken paste, your drinks. So we've got coffee, instant hot chocolate, creamer, there's also sugar in there, sweeteners. Fruit AB biscuits is these ones, another oatmeal block, OXO cubes, and a soup of the day. And this one has got chocolate, Rolos, what else has it got in it? A mint cake bar and more. You couldn't get spangles, so I just bought them in a packet and then just packed them in there. And last thing, there's no gas cookers here. Another Amazon find. This is a Hexi block cooker. A lot smaller than I thought it would have been. So I need to ration my fire for tonight. So I think I'm going to have a brew. Let's see what happens here. Oh yeah, and old mess tins. Yeah. Also to note, Gore-Tex bivy bag, my sleeping bag, and poncho, which I'm going to set up in this area here. It's a shame this low light doesn't pick it up, but I can show you all in the morning. Yeah, the setup will be quite easily 4 corners, one in the middle just to peak it up. It'll be quite low because I'm not having a fire tonight, and it is absolutely freezing because there's no cloud cover. It is freezing. This if you went on, got your kit checked and your water bottle wasn't doing this, you were in trouble. Let's see what this is all about. No idea what that is. Got the blue plastic of doom on it. Certainly don't remember having this problem sat in a bloody pine forest in Northern Ireland. a lot of other problems, but not this one. It's about as much as I'm getting off. So we used to do that and then sit your mess tin on top. Or if you were lucky enough to have a metal mug, set a metal mug on there. But this one comes with this, which is a top. So I wonder how that's going to happen. The floor is soaking wet, however, just here on the side of caution, it doesn't come with blocks, and I didn't know that. However, because I knew I was going to be cooking or using it for heat, I brought some firelighters. Not a lot of firelighters, because I thought I would be using other stuff. These also come in your ration pack, not they come in a little plastic bag, but I thought it would. £10. But the good news is they don't go out. I was chatting to my pal. I do have them. And he was munching on this stuff in the Falklands during the war. During the war. Memory food. It's good though. Oh, old school good. So because I've forgot the rice, I'm going to have a whole tin if it's not frozen, because it is cold. So with the cans in the ration packs, what you do is you knock them, usually with your boot. You give them a big dent like that, and then your mess tin up to the first rivets is about ½ a litre. And you drop the can in and you let it boil away, and when the can pops, it's done. The reason I've not done it with this one is if you put a ring pull in one of them in boiling water, they explode. So I'm going to eat my scran, watch the last bit of Hexy TV, then I think I'm going to get in my scratcher and get some sleep, because I've still got about 7 hours of walking to do tomorrow. groovy. That is cold. That is freezing cold. It was, you can see how cold it was last night. My footprints. I went to put the camera out. What a place, eh? Beautiful. Yeah. Well, that sounds nice. Morning campers. What a beautiful day. I was trying to check the time. It's 8:30 in the morning and I cannot believe how sunny it is. Right. So this was my setup, and bivy bag, sleeping bag, rucksack, poncho, tarp, basher. Call it a basher. So tying these up, I just do a very simple, because I've got a guy line on to hold it this way. It nice and taut. Now to tie it off, it's the easiest and quickest way of doing things, I think. So you pull it through, round, pull it through, pull it through. That's it. You can leave it like that. It won't come off, but I put a double one in. And it looks loose, but it's not coming off. That one's the same. See? That's just a single. That one's the same. That's about as simple as it gets. Highwayman's hitch. So when you're leaving, like I am now, done, done. That's it. As easy as that. Yeah, this corridor here, this is where they've had Bigfoot sightings over the years. I wonder if that was him cutting around me last night. There was something big moving. I wouldn't say it was moving stealthily. Are you a Bigfoot believer? Oh, if I get this wrong. Look at the ice. Oh, I know the camera's waterproof. So much easier on a motorbike. Well, that's good to know. I am so thirsty. So part of the ration pack was instant dried apple flakes. Used to bang some hot water in there and all your sugar, eat out the packet. Dehydrated. So Frankie dehydrated some apple for me as a snack. It's like cornflakes. That's so sweet. Wow. Wow. Makes your tabs laugh. Wow, it's sweet and zangy. That's really good. Any squaddies out there that are watching, well done, keep up the good work. Smell-o-vision. Smell that. It's freezing cold, not warm. But when these get warm, have this certain smell. That you can never shake. Bad hit, eh? The bag. If you have had any shoulder problems, I would definitely recommend this thing. It's still sitting on the bolts there, but even with a lot of weight in this bag, I do not feel it. I do feel it, but not like that other bag. I suppose that other bag was a cheap. Where did I get that one from? I can't remember. It's just a cheap knockoff bag. You can hear the straps tearing, you know, when you. What did I have in it? 30 odd kilos, and it wasn't hacking it. But this, completely different. I could hike in this thing all day. Well, I am. Somehow, I did a course once over in America, up in Appalachia, and every morning, 5 o'clock, they kick you first morning, kick you out of bed, kit on, running. I remember this trail. I remember looking up because it was dark, and I could see a break in the trees at the top, and you knew that was where it peaked. What you couldn't see was how far away it was. It was miles, probably 2 miles, maybe more, straight up. Probably this gradient, which is quite hard going, just walking. And if you wanted something to destroy your morale, 5:30 in the morning, was chucking your webbing and your Bergen on and tabbing up this sodding hill every day. That was soul destroying. But you did get fed, you weren't on rations. Which was nice. I can't zoom in. Oh, there's a load of deer right up there. I'm skirting around them, so it's all fenced and a massive cattle grid there, so this must be the stomping ground. There's these bags with bags in them. The trees, they're planting trees after they've destroyed it. They're planting trees, which is nice. So Frankie has never been a camper, never went camping. So our first camping date, I brought her here, wild camping, on the back of the BMW. And where the stream was back there, she had to run up the hill, bless her, in all the bloody bike gear. Because I couldn't get up there with two people and all the kit on the bike. All the kit, it wasn't a lot. I'd say it was a car cover. The car cover that I used in the other video, that's what we used. And up there, where the corner of the forest is there, I fell off the bike. We went down a ditch and that was it. Left the bike there, because in the woods just there, used to have a nice little camp. It's probably still there, but since the forest did this, they've fenced it all the way up, and I'm not climbing fences. So now I'm there. The last time we were here was the hammock test fail, and Frankie had to walk all this because there was a lot more of this on the road, on the path, and my fear was that a stick came up and punctured a limb, so I would rather her walk than get a big pointy stick in her femur. But she's alright, she doesn't mind, she's a tough soul. Right, okay, so this is Camp Awesome number 2. However, we've got fallen trees. Bugger. Oh, there's a tree under there, poor little thing. Yeah. I'm not going to put a camp here again. Not while that thing looming. I suppose I could go on the other side of here, but not with that thing. That's a shame. That was a good campsite. Let's go and dry up a bit. Yeah, so this is where I fell off the beamer. But the camp is just there. I might jump this and go and have a look. Yeah. Still. Undisturbed. I know that under there is some firelighters. And that's a bag with a canopy in it, a big massive canvas sheet. Yeah, this was mine and Frank's first wild camp just here. Nice little fire. Had the car cover like a parachute just here. We sat and ate food and drank beer by the fire. Yeah, nice time. We're just gonna eat here. Just keep the sun behind me, behind my head. Yeah. Where I had a drink earlier, but it's the wind is coming through and it will just tear through me. I could put my jacket on, I suppose, but I'm warm enough. And plus, with a hexie burner, it ain't happening in the wind. It'll just destroy that block, just blow it to the other side. So I'll just move down a bit, get out the wind. It has gotten cold again. Really cold. So this is my breakfast. Sausage and beans. The little solid fuel burner worked really well. Cup's a bit manky, but it one block to cook, to boil water, and then one to cook with. It's not roasted, but it's warm. But I needed this. Got about a mile left to go. Question I've been asked is, do I get scared when I'm out doing stuff like this, especially overnighters? Answer is no. One, I'm not afraid of the dark. Two, because there's no light pollution down here, your eyesight gets really, it's a lot better. It's not like switching a light off, you know, you can see better than these cameras. And the third one is, there's nobody down here. There's nothing in the UK that's going to hurt you unless you run into a really angry stag. The only thing that's going to kill you out here is people. And people don't come here. Not the wrong type of people anyway. And what are the chances of there being two serial killers in the same forest? Joking. Yeah, the type of people that want to cause you harm, and they don't come here. You get the odd motorcyclists, but they're not doing any harm. They just want to come and have fun. So no, I don't. Whatever it was that was creeping around me last night was big. Probably a deer just coming to see what was going off. But the only thing I do that is on my mind sometimes is big cats. And I know people might just go, "Hey, whatevs." But I've seen a few chewed up deer. In these parts. Forest machinery maybe, but I doubt it. So whatever's predated on them. Oh, what is that running across there? Yeah, it's a grouse, it's up there, see it? Small grouse. So if you like these videos, yeah, if you enjoy seeing what what we do, subscribe please, give a like. If you want to ask me any questions, ping us a message on there. If you think I'm missing out on something, or you've got an adventure for me, let me know, and we shall endeavour to oblige. We do, however, have quite a lot going on this year. One, I'm due to retire, but we'll see how that goes. But we've got a massive trip coming up. Excited is not the word. I get butterflies thinking about it. Really looking forward to this trip. And Frankie's been trying to get me to do it for about 5 years. And then we've got all the rallies, and Frankie's got me something for my birthday, which she's booked time off for me. We don't know what it is, but she's desperate to tell me what it is. But she'll tell me when we're on our next trip away. Something a little different. Got bean husks or whatever you call them in my teeth. So yeah, if you enjoy watching these videos, please give a like, subscribe, bang us some comments, let us know what you think. I'll try and edit out as much of the garbage as I can, but I'm on a deadline today, so I'm going to sign off. I've got about half a mile to go, but I need to get a wriggle on. If you have enjoyed this video, give a like, subscribe please. But yeah, I love doing stuff like this, so I'm still hungry though. All I've got left is the bacon grill, and it's because I didn't have any rice last night and forgot the rice. So I've got a can of bacon grill left, which I should have had with my breakfast, but I didn't. I just had the sausage and beans. And sweets, but I don't eat sweets. I just don't eat sweets. Chocolate maybe, but it's frozen. So I am not breaking my teeth on frozen chocolate. So yeah, it's all good. Well, I'm hoping that the star trail that I put out, because it's the camera that I'm recording on now, that was the one that did the star trail, so I'm hoping that's come out, because it was an amazing night last night. So clear, crystal clear, not a cloud, and you could see it all. Pretty amazing when you're down in a place like this. Anywho, enough waffle. We'll see you again soon.